Yay! DIY 3! What you're going to need is some ribbon, some Velcro, or tape can also work, but I like using Velcro. A fork, I know it sounds weird, we're not using it to eat, we're using it for the project. And scissors. Well, let's get started. There will be 2 ways on doing a bow, I'll show you both. So, yeah. First things first is choosing what ribbon you want, and I'm just using this green. I got it from the dollar store. Measuring mine first, so kind of cross it over, and this should be enough. The bottom has to be like the underneath side, wrap it around. The underneath side has to be longer, so this should be about right here. Will be good. Like I said earlier, there are 2 ways, but I'm showing you just one right now, and the second one will be at the end. They're both really cute. I like them both. So we're just going to start with some of the ribbon underneath the fork and then some on top. Like I said earlier, you need more on the bottom, like underneath the fork, than you need on top. So this is what mine looks like right now. As you can see, one's under, and then this one's, the bottom one is longer than this one. Okay, so first things first, take the one that's under, and make sure it crosses over the one on top. Make sure it doesn't go like this. It has to actually cross over. Once you've crossed this part over, you're going to find the center of the fork. So there should be 3 holes through the fork. And find the middle one and put the ribbon through the hole. It should now look something like this. Now take the side you just now put through the middle and take it down, take it around and down, and put it through the middle again, but from under and not the top. Now you're going to take the side that you haven't worked with, and it should be quite long, and you're just going to tie these parts. Tie it really tight. Once you have tied it, you should be able to see where the bow is taking place, and you're going to slip it off easily. Now, after slipping it off, you're just going to cut off extra. This one didn't turn out as good as it usually would have, but here's this one with the extra cut off. Now, get your tape or Velcro, which I'm using Velcro. Flip it to the back, which this is the side where I cut off the ribbons and I just turned it around. So put on the side that's not as clean. So this is the front, and then this is the back with the Velcro or tape. Now get an LPS and simply stick it on. This is just bow number 1. I'll show you pictures and then I'll continue to bow number 2. So this is the second way to create a bow, and you will need the same exact stuff. You don't use anything less, anything more. It's the same exact stuff, just a different style. They do turn out differently. So I like using thinner ones rather than like this thicker one. It's like easier to use and I just like it more, but I have gotten it to work with the big ones. It just doesn't turn out as good, but it still does turn out pretty cute. You can either start this off when it's on the spindle or just take a long strip, which I just like taking a long strip. That's not that, well, actually that is pretty long. I don't think this will all fit on it, but I'd rather have more extra than not enough. So on this, you are going to start with the ribbon over the first prong you are using. So it's not under, it's over. You are going to be doing a weave for this. So now, if you know how to do a weave in and out, in and out, in and out. So this one's over, this one is under, this one's over, this one's under. You're just going to be bringing this to the side. And just keep continuing the pattern until you've reached pretty much the end. So now that I've finished weaving it in and out, this is what it is. There is a lot of extra. Keep that for now. For now, just keep it easily. Now get another ribbon. Either it can be the same or different. This is what's going to tie it in the middle. I just like using the same. And you're just going to put it in the middle of the fork and bring it down. Put it through the middle, kind of like the last one we did, and just easily bring them together in the middle and tie them. Really tight. Tie them as tight as you can. This looks really crazy with the extra ribbons, but it will look good once you easily slide it off. Now you've easily slid it off, you can kind of see the bow where it's taking place. And you are going to turn it around where the ribbons are and just cut off extra ribbons. Now you may or may not have this problem. This one did not create a loop like all these other ones did. That will be fine. Just don't cut it all the way off. Cut it to like where the other ones would be if they had a loop. Like if it had a loop, cut it where it would be. So this is what it looks like right now. This is the side that I cut off the ribbon, so it's a little bit more messier on this side, but this side is okay. So now, just like last time, you're going to flip it to the side that is not as good or as neat. Get Velcro or tape and place it on it easily on the back.